We stuck with what we was going to do throughout the week. We had a good amount of pass plays in there as well, but I thought the O-line did a great job up front, and Deontay was just running behind him. Even Chuba came in there and made some plays, and also Raheem. So those guys all got the opportunity to get the ball, and the O-line did a great job tonight.
PJ, what went through your mind when you saw Deontay go into the crowd?
I didn't know what happened, so I looked up and I saw him. So it was like, what's going on? But I was just waiting for him to get back down so I could show him some love.
The play to LaVisca, can you describe that one?
They brought a nickel pressure, and for me it was just get the ball out of my hands, try to beat the blitz. LaVisca did the rest. I think DJ and Moo, Terrace Marshall did a great job on the edge blocking. They did a great job, and LaVisca just took it down the sideline. It reminded me of New Orleans, to be honest, the same style run.
You had a nasty spin move. Was that a design run for you?
No, it wasn't a design. It was a read play, and my read key ended up sitting a little bit, and I was just trying to find a way to make them miss and just get vertical.
PJ, was there a heightened sense of urgency coming into this game, all things considered?
Yeah, we knew it was gonna be a dogfight out here, and I think this team got a lot of resiliency in them. We just was looking forward to the battle, primetime game. Defense came out there and played their ass off. And I think overall as a team, we went out there and played all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams. So I think we came out, battled for each other, and played for each other tonight.
Right, and I'm sure you understand the reality of it. If you guys lose this game, your playoff hopes are likely diminished.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say about y'all that you're able to get it?
We got a lot of guys that with a lot of fight in that locker room, and it's tough to look at the record and just say this team is out of it. But when we go out there on Sundays, we play for each other, and that's all that matters. And the outcome is we wait on the outcome. And if we go out there and play the way we played tonight, we got an opportunity to win games. If I go out there protect the football, give us an opportunity to go out there and make plays and put the ball in our receivers' hands and let them guys do what they do, I think we got a great chance.
And then how would you describe that? How would you describe the locker room?
It's full of joy right now. We got a lot of guys that's excited and looking forward to just resting up this weekend and getting a lot of guys back from injuries and things like that. So for us, it's just to go out there and continue to get better one day at a time, and we'll see where we go from there.
PJ, how would you describe just kind of the swing of emotions from Atlanta to last week to now? What's it like for you guys?
It's crazy because we took the loss we had last week, and if we dwell on last week, we don't go out here and play the way we play today as a team. And last week was last week, and we ain't about to let last week carry into this week. And I think it was good for us to have a short week this week. I think that short week helped us get over last week, and the opportunity it presented itself, and we took advantage of it.
You talked about last week. Can you talk about where your confidence level is and what this game does for your confidence after last week? But Steve felt confident to put you in for another week, give you the shot, and you came through.
I'll take this one week at a time. For me, I know what happened last week was last week. I got taken out in the first half. After the first half, deservingly so. Not protecting the football. We can't have that as an offense. And so for me, it's just to go out there when I get the opportunity to make plays, go. But you also got to be smart with the football. Keep the ball out of harm's way. Unfortunately, it was in harm's way a couple times today. They fortunately dropped it, and so for us, it's just to continue to go out there and play. Last week was last week, and it's on to a new week every week.
Anything else?
PJ, I know you take it week to week, but when you look at your last 2.5 years, your career from the XFL to quarterbacking a win in prime time, do you ever think about it that way?
Nah, I just take it one day at a time, man. It's God got his ways, and I just continue to keep my faith in God, and He put me in the right position to just go out there and succeed. And for me, just keep my faith strong and just continue to, just go out there and do what I gotta do.
PJ, do you feel like this is your team now?
As a guy that that gets supported by a lot of guys in that locker room, I appreciate that group. So for me, it's just to continue to go out there and do what we got to do as a team. You know, I don't really get into my team or anybody else's team. You know, for me, I know the guys in that locker room believe in me, and that's all that matters. So, you know, it ain't about who team it is. It ain't, like, as a whole, it's one team. You know, it ain't about me. It ain't about nobody else. Ain't about no other individual on that team. So for all of us, you know, we all supporting each other. And, you know, for me to have the back, they got my back out there. So for me, it's glad to see. It's good to see.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
P.J. Walker, the third-string quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. Look, he gets benched last week in a blowout loss to the Bengals. And responds, not big numbers, you know, 10 of 16, 108 yards. That touchdown to Laviska Shenault was a rushing touchdown. It was not a passing touchdown, a lateral there. So that did take away from his stats. But our guys were on P.J. Walker. And look, sometimes you're not going to have big nights, and sometimes you're going to cash in because of that. Kenny White told you to take the under on his passing yards, 175.5. That hit. Joe Musso told you to take the under on his pass attempts. He goes for 16. It was 25.5. Also, Kenny White on Marcus Mariota to throw a touchdown and to go over his rushing yards at 31.5. He does that. So he throws 2 in the defeat.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.